Hello everyone. Today I'd like to share with you an important concept that serves as the foundation for creating innovation or solutions, which is problem identification and opportunity discovery. It may sound complicated, but in reality, this concept is very close to our daily lives. Let's dive in together.
First, let's understand the basics. Problem identification is the process of finding and understanding the real problems around us. Many people jump too quickly into finding solutions without truly knowing what the problem is. But remember, a good solution can only exist if we clearly understand the root cause of the issue. For example, imagine a food stall that has very few customers. If the owner immediately offers big discounts, it might not be effective. The real problem could be the location, unfriendly service, or even poor promotion on social media. That's why the first step is to identify the problem correctly. Once the problem is clear, we move on to opportunity discovery. Here's where creativity comes in. Every problem actually hides an opportunity. When we shift our perspective, problems can turn into golden chances. This example, during the pandemic, people struggled to go shopping. From this challenge came the rise of online shopping and instant delivery services. The problem of not being able to leave the house became an opportunity that fueled the growth of big startups in logistics and e-commerce. There are 3 important things to keep in mind in this process. 1. Observe your surroundings. Notice what often causes inconvenience, inefficiency, or frustration. These small observations often reveal real problems. 2. Ask critical questions. Don't settle for the first answer. Keep digging deeper with questions like, why does this happen? Or, what will happen if this problem is not solved? Asking the right questions will lead you to the true root cause. 3. Connect problems with creative ideas. Once the problem is clear, start thinking about how it can be turned into an opportunity. A successful business or innovation almost always begins with a real problem. Gojek was born from the issue of finding fast and affordable transportation. Tokopedia came from the challenge of people in smaller towns accessing big stores. Even Instagram started from the need for people to share photos easily and attractively. None of these ideas appeared out of nowhere. They were discovered through the process of problem identification and opportunity discovery. So, what can we learn from this? That every problem is not the end, but the beginning of a new opportunity. The more sensitive we are to problems, the greater our chances of finding innovative and impactful ideas. As students, we can start small. Observe our campus, notice the needs of our classmates, or even pay attention to challenges in our neighborhood. Who knows? Those simple observations might lead to big ideas for businesses, research, or real solutions for society. That's a short explanation of problem identification and opportunity discovery. I hope this opens up a new perspective. Every problem is simply an opportunity waiting to be discovered and transformed into a solution. Another thing we need to remember is that not all problems require big, complex solutions. Sometimes, even small problems can open the door to meaningful opportunities. For example, students often forget assignment deadlines. From that problem, someone could create a simple reminder app or even a shared group calendar. It may look small, but if it helps a lot of people, then it becomes a valuable solution. Also, don't be afraid if your first idea doesn't work. Innovation is a process. Sometimes we discover new problems while solving the old ones, and that's normal. The key is to always stay curious, keep observing, and never stop learning. If we look at successful entrepreneurs, many of them started from problems they personally faced. The founders of Airbnb, for instance, just wanted to help people find affordable lodging when hotels were too expensive. The creators of Zoom focused on solving the problem of complicated video meetings by making it simpler and more user-friendly. From these examples, we see that the ability to identify problems around us is a strong foundation for building something that truly impacts people's lives. So, the message is clear. Don't run away from problems. Instead, embrace them, analyze them, and turn them into opportunities. Because behind every problem, there's always a hidden chance to create innovation. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.